Hello everyone, welcome to another Dio's Toy Stop video. Today we're going to really be looking at an unboxing from Alpha Diecast, but the main focus of this is this 596 Ford E Series van. Now 596 did just release this, and I do know for sure that this is the normal van, not the Chase. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, wow, this is light and heavy at the same time. I believe this might be a plastic base, but even though it's a plastic base, look at that detailing. That is amazing. Very underappreciated, the bottom side of vehicles are. If we take a look at this green light here, you can see, I mean, sure, it's got some detailing, but it doesn't got this kind of detailing. Actually, see, this looks to be a four-wheel drive van, if I'm not mistaken, because that's a drive axle going to the front, and this is a differential, or whatever you call this. I'm not quite sure. I don't know that much about cars. I know a little bit, not a lot. I should really know more. Be really useful. But let's go ahead and look at the van. There's some hair or something right there from a dog. See the detailing. Those lights are painted, but it fits for this van. It really does. It looks amazing. Oh, hold up. That license plate is a separate piece. Oh yeah, you can see little plastic molding tabs right there. That is really cool. Instead of black holes, they just use the blue. It's very simple. It's cheaper to do it that way for the pad printing. You don't have to pay for a separate little thing for the black holes. So that's pretty neat. Oops. Look at that logo. Well, do the other ones do that? That's like a reflective gold. Yeah, see, that one's just yellow. Let's see. This one. Just yellow. Where else? Close enough. That's a deeper yellow, but it's not quite reflective gold yet. What about this one? I did break this van. The mirrors are gone. The paint's starting to come off. So this one's going to get customized, but I want to buy a different or a newer one. But you can see, that's yellow. That's really interesting right there. Hold up, let's do it this way. That's a reflective gold. That is some amazing printing right there. That looks really good. See other details. Got plastic taillights. Look at that. They even got that to be a separate color. Ford logo. We got Pal Cares and 1-800-COP shot. NYPD Police. Got this really nice rear light bar. It looks like mine is pushed down all the way. I'm not gonna try that. I really hate when that happens, because when I want to do it and I try to do it and it doesn't go down, it feels like I'm gonna break the model, which I really don't want to do. But that's a shame. That can be fixed easily, but I don't want to break nothing. This is such a cool car. See, nice little Ford mirrors. You can actually see if we compare it to a green light. Let me just take the bed off. It's much easier, much lighter. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I really like this. This is a really nice vehicle. I spent so much time, but yeah. All right, let's just keep that there. Okay, so if you guys watch his videos, he made a Code 3, I believe, was the cab, and he made a tow truck, okay? And he pulled the tow hook from somewhere. So what I have here is the car, the donor car, and you can see he chopped it off. So that is gone, but overall this car is not that bad. It doesn't look like I have this car in particular, this truck, this Ford, but I do have a different tow truck. But I'll probably put stuff in the bed of this one, and this will become its own little thing. And green light, the good thing about green lights is that they all have 3100. I'm pretty sure if they have a different ones because it's from a movie, but I'm pretty sure they all have 3100. No, that one doesn't, but a lot of them do. Let's see. Is this a good or a bad example? This one's a bad example. Okay, hold up. Let's see if I can find a good example. Ford Mustang Mach-E 3000. Never mind. Maybe it depends on the year it came out. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that a lot of the green lights have the same unit number, or just number right here. So yeah, but here's this Ford. Very nice, even though that's chopped off. The rest of it's still really clean. So there's that one. And then he also sent me a couple of goodies. Well, those are goodies, but these are like extra. So here we have a keychain from the company Buckle Down. And basically it is Florida branded right here on the click it or ticket. Really cool. This comes out, and that's where you have your keys. Let's see. Let's put this back in if I can. Okay. He also sent over a couple of stickers. Let me just grab them all. Okay, first I'll do the big stickers. He sent over this really nice, oh well, this isn't a sticker, this is a magnet. This really nice high quality FHP Dodge Challenger magnet. And this is indeed one good looking cruiser. I did not vote for them though. I voted for Texas because their picture did go hard. It was a freaking horse and I believe a Silverado. It was a pickup truck. It went hard, but this is also a very good looking cruiser. So there's that. And then we got two more of his stickers. We got the Sasquatch and then Christmas Time. So that's pretty cool. And then we have a simple, he made these, Florida Highway Patrol. Just their little logo. You can see it used a inkjet, not a laser jet. But overall, look at that. That is a decent quality homemade sticker. And then we have Alpha diecast sticker. Very nice. Now, I do have two of his stickers on the back of my car, but eventually when I repaint them, they'll come off, sadly. Because I need to repaint my bumpers. But here's the two cars. Wow, this one doesn't roll that well. The axles are bent. And the tire must be... No, the tires look good compared to the rim. Odd, but it doesn't really roll from the front. The back rolls okay. It's also kind of messed up. That's interesting. Well, these are two really cool vehicles, 596. They did an amazing job with this Ford. This is a beautiful car. If you haven't picked this one up, I highly recommend you pick this up. This is very nice. Like, look at this. Side by side. Just pretend this is any other one of the Express fans. But look at this. Beautiful. Highly suggest 596 products. They're stealing all my money because, you know, just taking over. They're so much better than Greenlight. with a lot of the cars. I mean, Green Line's cool, don't get me wrong, but these are cooler. These are cooler. So, that's all for today's video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.